We're going to start with some summer league, NBA summer league out in Vegas, and Rob G. We'll bring Rob G in to set the evening.
You ain't gonna make it 6 years. You ain't gonna make it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Well,
it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
I could tell. Well, as you guys know, we're about an hour away from tip-off. The big debut, Cooper Flagg making his summer league debut tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, going head-to-head on the Marquee against the 55th pick of last season, Bronny James and the Los Angeles Lakers Summer League squad. Guys, according to Vivid Seats, as of 11 a.m. this morning local time in Vegas, the average ticket price was up to $223 per ticket. The cheapest being about $85. A courtside seat running you a crisp $3,000. But that's not the story here. The story is, of course, while this is Cooper Flagg's big debut, the number one pick, he has to share top billing with Bronny James. In fact, when ESPN put out a social media graphic promoting tonight's game, tipping off in about an hour, here's all it read. All caps, Cooper Flagg, Bronny James, cinema. Rob, you got a problem with that?
Yeah, I have a big problem with it. And there's two things.
What's that?
Because the graphic I saw, Bronny James was on the left, am I right? And Cooper Flagg was on the right, left to right. Don't you go left to right? Okay. So here's my issue with this. Bronny James does not, N-O-T, belong on the Marquee. Once again, the minions are trying to manipulate you, fool you into thinking what you're going to see is something special and something that you can't miss, must-see TV. And then also I'm worried about Cooper Flagg because his debut should be enough. He's the chosen one. He's the new guy. Oh, my God. He's white chocolate times 2, double dipped. He's going to be Larry Bird, Larry Ostrich, Larry, I don't know. Larry Raven. He's going to be all of that plus 10 bags of chips. And the only way we could sell the next great white player in this country is to attach him to a second-round pick, 55th pick, who couldn't play well at USC, who, did mop-up duties for the Lakers for the most part and played in the G League and didn't do anything to make you feel like, oh, my God, he's going to be something special. You have to pair Bronny James to get people to watch Cooper Flagg? That's where we are? I mean, really? Bronny James should not be on the same marquee as Cooper Flagg. They're not the same. The only thing that they have going for them is that Bronny James' dad is somebody super famous. So they're trying to attach the two. They don't go together at all. They didn't play together. They aren't rivals. What do they have in common? They have absolutely nothing in common other than they're playing in some meaningless summer league basketball game in Las Vegas, and people who have nothing to do or are afraid of the tables are going to go there to waste 2 hours. That's what's going to happen.
Bah humbug. First of all, Rob, you got to remember, dude, this is the Summer League, and this is where so many people have already planned to go see what they believe could be the next young star, whether it's Cooper Flagg, whether it is obviously Bronny. And remember, Vegas is LA light when it comes to the Lakers. We talk about it all the time. When we have Lamar Mitchell on BetMGM, when we have anybody else who knows anything about Vegas, they always say, oh, my gosh, the Lakers do huge in Vegas. Oh, my gosh, the Lakers, this is their home away from home. Oh, the Lakers have preseason games in Vegas. This is home for them. So many LA people make the trip, and they go to Vegas, and they're Laker fans, and they want to see Bronny because they've been following his journey since Sierra Canyon, USC, and now, of course, with the Lakers. So I think you're underselling how many people actually are rooting for Bronny, want to see Bronny, and of
that
course,
was last year. That's old news. That was last year. Come on, man.
But this happens in the Summer League. But this happens in the summer league, Rob. When you go a couple of years, unless you are an insane rookie. If you're a Jason Tatum or somebody
you saw Bronny playing the NBA last year. This is nothing. The novelty was last year.
Did we, Rob? Did we?
Yeah,
yes. Did we say him play?
But the novelty was last
right.
year.
And so
I get that, not this year.
But so what people are going for is hoping, and what they saw happen in the G League. Because he has played so much in the G League last year.
Against 75% of the league in this summer league who won't be playing in the NBA.
Exactly.
Come on,
the same thing. No, exactly with the G League. So they're going to see him and to see if he can actually produce now that he's beat up on the G League with guys mostly who won't make the league. Can that translate into the summer league again against guys who, for the large part, either won't make the league or won't get meaningful minutes? So, of course, they're going to sell it. You know this. This is marketing 101. I have a kid, again, who's been famous since really essentially his birth. Everyone's followed his birth.
They're not rivals. It's a phony pairing. They're not rivals.
If this were Bronny versus Ace Bailey, it would be Bronny, Ace Bailey. If this was, for whatever reasons, if Wembanyama, they said we want to work him back up, to see his stamina, it would be Bronny and Wembanyama. Absolutely, this is going to happen. I'm not saying he's Cooper Flagg's level of talent. Cooper Flagg should be better. Now, this will be his first real go at it, so, he got to get his legs up under him. But he's a much better prospect. That's not even a question. But absolutely for marketing purposes, for the NBA, for Vegas, for Summer League, you knew this was going to happen. The writing was on the wall.
It's false advertising. It's false advertising. Fans should file a class action suit. It's false advertising. What exactly is having those two guys? They're going to be on the court at some point? Are they going mano a mano?
They may.
Is that what this is?
They may. Stop. I do think more people are optimistic and rooting for Bronny than you may think. And meaning they just want to go see, and they're rooting, and hopefully he plays well, and they're rooting for the story of him. Not that they think he's going to be a 5-time, 10-time All-Star, more so that he finds his footing, because he's come off as, for all the things that, like for his father, he's polarizing. People hate him. They love him. They're tired of him. And I get all of that, right? He's been around. He's been in our subconscious for eons at this point. But I think for Bronny, who comes off when they ask him questions, he's like, man, I'm just trying to become the best defender I can because I know that's going to be one of the main keys I play in the league. He when they ask him questions about this, he comes off very responsible, very likable, and he's the opposite.
There are a lot of people also who look at him as a the kid with a silver spoon in his mouth, and the only reason he's in the league,
he is.
The only reason he's in the league is because of his dad and his last name, and it's not his talent. So there's a lot of people on the other side. I mean, you find positives in everything. I like talking to you. So I think I got 4 cavities just listening to that.
What I'm saying is, Rob,
I don't see where this is.
What hat do you wear a lot? What does it say? MLB bro. You wear shirts that say our show, The Odd Couple. You wear a shirt. My point is, come on, Rob. Is this thing on? You're Mr. Marketing. What are you doing here? How are you missing this? It's the NBA.
It's not a real market. It's not. If they were 1 and 2 in the draft, or they had a rivalry in high school or a rivalry in college, I'm buying it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a real market.
The season's over. I got to get you to want to go to the summer league.
It's a $3 bill. If I put my hand on it, guess what? I'd have to wash it. That's how bad it is. I'm not buying into it.